Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. Y'all see that honorable raw sea moss. Listen to me. 92 of that 102 minerals. You got diabetes. You got high blood pressure. You borderline on a cholesterol tip. You this, you that. You got a cyst on your ovaries. Your so-and-so down there is not doing the right things. It's not being refreshed with the things that's coming out of your body. Your impurities are still sticking around. You got high thyroid, you got that overactive or that underactive. Well, guess what? The iodine in this sea moss alone will control all of what I just spoke on. The iodine. So say if you got a big bag, big bag, and you see a little bit of white stuff, because with a big bag, you ain't gonna see a whole big thing of white stuff. That's fake iodine, but fake sea moss that stretches and looks like gum. That's not sea moss. That's called pool grown. It barely has any of the minerals in there. Nonetheless, because why? The law of minerals are the best of it. It's natural here. Nonetheless, you could take that and put it on your food, that iodine. You know what else you could do? Put it in your drink or just pour it all in the sea moss when you blend it. Whichever way you want to carry it. But you want to get with me to get the honorable bundles. Some of my bundles is as big as $1,000. But guess what? Your health is more important than anything. And you're going to have so much sea moss that you don't have to worry about it. And some of y'all can earn off of it, off your family members, or you want to just, you might got it and just want to give everybody of honor it so they can be in good health. And brothers, the video, super strong, beyond strong. I know, I'm a man. Live and direct, we have that honorable soup. We have the cream. All you got to do is DM me, King Earner. If you're serious, I'm going to get right to it. Now, listen, let's jump right into this. I got to defend the ad. I got to go and make sure everybody clearly get an understanding that Fat Boys are it. I saw a video where Cassidy was speaking on things he has no knowledge of. I heard a rat speak on things he had no knowledge of, saying that Cassidy and AR Ab grew up with each other, like from like ankle high, whatever the case may be. These things are not true. Now, another thing that's not true, Fat Boy music never reflected anything that was actually going on. How do we know this? There was a lot of things the government wanted to use, they couldn't because it was entertainment, and the things he stated in the music was way before some of these incidents happened to happen. Now I want to give y'all a clear vision of something here. Let's get a clear vision of a man who come from damn near the most highest of poverty, but had an honorable mother and father that made sure they was good. All his family, all his children, all their children, the family, just honorable, just taking care. But like I said, it still was a struggle for all black women and black men too, as a father. Nonetheless, all of them came up with the best of the best. And know what that was? Islam. They came up with amongst Islam. So alhamdulillah, in their heart, they came out with principles when they hit the streets. And like a lot of us, we all been arrested for things. That don't mean we're guilty. Or some of us been arrested for things and got found guilty and maybe was guilty. And we served our time and now we out here building what we once destroyed. That's what Fat Boy was doing. This is what Fat Boy problem was. He was signing individuals on the music group trying to help him, and a lot of them took advantage. Now Cassidy was one of them type of guys that was a friend to Ab because he knew he was a goon, but at the end of the day, he was taking advantage of him, of his energy, his time, because without Ab, Cassidy would have never been able to move around. That's how he even got to the point of, rapping. Dude would have never been able to move around or have the honor he was getting if it wasn't for Fat Boy, if it wasn't for Swiss Beats. This guy was too cocky. So he had a bad accident. The law took a lot of things from him, including, things that got to do with his mindset and his brain. Fat Boy had 2 people telling him that I knew of. And these people was not the people that was a part of the rap group OBH. Some say they were said to be, but you never heard a track or nothing. They might have put out a song or two and put that name title, but they were not. It seems to me that it's always the people that's not of OPH, the original block hustlers, the ones that been around rapping since they was knee high. They seem to be the ones that don't have no honor. See, my honor so through the moon. I never tried to be a follower of anything, or else I would have been writing raps. Fat Boy showed me a lot of love. Fat Boy helped me. Fat Boy put me in a lot of great positions when I was going through a lot of things with my family. Fat Boy helped me. Remember when the rap picture of my ex, her with a black eye and saying all these lies and lies coming here, lies coming there? Fat Boy set me down, looked me in my face and said, "We are men of honor. I honor you, OG, but we don't carry the woman abuse. You gonna be around based off of honor? Cool, but make sure you handle your affairs, Aki." And alhamdulillah, I was able to do that based off of a lot of good information these brothers gave me in reference to how to handle things when it comes down to women and being married and things like that. I learned from them because if you ever dug it, their parents were married. So they have that mindset and understanding of how to help someone and how to show someone the way and what you don't need to be doing and how you should be doing, because this is how they were raised. I honored that, and you know what? I decided to be all the way 100% man. Go back, do some apologizing, do some kissing some butt, and make it known that we don't make those type of mistakes. That's not what we do. And if it comes up again, it's of dishonor. No one should associate or kick it with individuals that are continuously doing haram things to their wife or a friend, whatever it is that they're doing. Even though we know in Islam we don't practice that, but no one should be. If it get that far, just leave. That's how you got to carry it, and that's how I carried it. Although the honor and love and the respect and the bent, we still, but we just don't publicize so much because it takes a creep to take a Muslim woman and plaster her face all over Instagram. Whatever their faults was, whatever happened, it don't matter, because that's not what men do. Real men carry it. I don't gotta lie, I don't gotta go to extremes to prove anything to anybody. But I tell you what that done for me. Let me tell you what that honor done. It helped me worldwide, because a lot of women, a lot of people that were interested in knowing me wanted to know me more. They want to say, is this the truth about this boy, King Erna? Is King Erna of this? They look at my record, they say, I don't see none of this type of nonsense. This guy's always been a stand-up guy. Men make mistakes, women make mistakes. As long as you're able to own up to your mistake and say, yo, I would never carry it like that ever again, even if aggressively, if I'm trying to be hurt. And that's the only thing that I've seen wrong with the Tory Lanez situation. If allegedly, if that was supposed to have happened, if that was supposed to have happened, nah, because your energy got to be a lot different. You got to be able to control them without physically doing things. You can't, like you can fuck them good and their mental be like, okay, well look, you hit me, you keep on hitting me, you won't get this nick no more. Or it's the passion. I won't love you like I'm supposed to love you if you want to do this. You want to fight, we can't. If I love you, I don't fight the people I love. That don't make sense. But at the end of the day, a lot of people fed off of it. But it made me grow because I was able to take it. Bow, 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 bow. Many days and many nights. So much hate, so much deceiving things that I heard from a rat. From a guy that I knew that was going to tell. A guy that I already had it packed out. He is going to be the rat. And it turned out. And I always said he was going to be a lion rat. So you got the lion rat and you got the rat that's just playing cop and tell everything they see. This is a lion rat here. This is a lion rat. Trying to put the men under the jail. And we're never going to mention that rat's name because that rat will love it, because the attention they get from King Erna mentioning his name, it puts him in a position where as though he's able to get some fuel. So I'll let the bloggers come up with the names and who I'm talking about and what it should be and how it should be. But other than that, I have become too well versed wise and speaking on this camera for me to make those mistakes and give a cunt that can't even get past go all the way out. I can't do it. Y'all gotta do it. So bloggers, grab it. Put whatever name y'all wanna put. I ain't doing no running, I'm not doing no ducking, I'm not doing no hiding. And guess what? I got the coin to get out. If a person tries to aggressively say anything to me, I am able to do what? To defend myself at the utmost highest there is. We got lawyer money anyway for you frauds. We already know the plan is to get us locked up so y'all can try to take the scene, but ain't nobody listening to y'all because the things y'all talking about don't make sense, because the things y'all talking about are about other men. Like how they do this. I've heard people say, oh, he put sea moss in his beard. They don't know what he was promoting for me the whole time. Yeah, every time he keep talking about licking his lips, I had other men watching my mouth. What kind of things are those? I don't honor that. I don't watch no other man's mouth and the things that come along with that. That's dishonorable. So that's how I know that Fat Boy has made some mistakes by letting overzealed fans step in. And guess what we learned too? Me and Mars have learned. We have overzealous fans that have came in also. I had a white guy, Johnny Boy, I thought he was of honor. This cunt was a racist. And guess what? We see it. That rat Taz, nothing but a fan. Would y'all be upset if I told y'all that Taz actually really never been in Fat Boy Company? Without it being like a fan thing. He's been in this company, but like not him and him. Or we're kicking it. And the lie that he put out about Robbie is just totally disrespectful, totally dishonor to the man's family. How will you even anybody would even continuously bother that issue when they know the family would be like, man, damn, what's these things? But the whole agenda was a sick ab in the positions that if I, the guy that's a rat that was trying to convince and have negative things go on with these guys, period, and if I could get one out the way how that person felt, that's what they done. So they make up lies and they do things. And I can't go deep into things or what these guys do, but I'm going to tell you, these rats, they make up lies. And honestly, they be the ones that had the agenda with the person that they're speaking on. They be the one that put all these things in people's heads where people be like, OBH slimy, they have their friends killed. That's not true, y'all. Everybody got love and honor for that guy, man. Y'all guys want to listen to a rat. And when y'all listen to a rat, what ends up happening is you let things get in your head and everybody begin to do what? Follow the rat's agenda. And we all should know by now that the government agenda is to lock everybody up and push that agenda, because that's the only way they can get us all captive is if we betray ourselves. Bottom line, at the end of the day, I never learned or knew a Fat Boy to ever be subversive or do anything wrong to his friends. I always saw him do good things with his friends. Everybody he's around at the time, a lot of the guys that's really a part of OBH, they was like in vicious poverty, and Fat Boy came around and made sure they ate. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? That's down from murder. He murdered like security for OBH. That's down from murder, down to Skeen being a damn road manager. All this, man, Cassidy, all this was legal, man. Somebody had the chance to get an opportunity because of another lie on Fat Boy that was given to the government. I'm taking it, that's how it went. And when this other guy already went rambunctious on Instagram and stuff like that, it was able to be a thing where, boom, lock them all up. Start putting the agenda out there. If you notice, before the whole month before then, it was like ab. This guy was going on for 40 days and 40 nights. And went as far as saying that, the Honor Your Life campaign is a cap, it's a hide, it's a thing to hide. What the hell are you talking about? Everybody knows that's a lie. They had their own campaigns, no smoke campaign. And on top of that, Fat Boy was making a lot of money off of social media, more money than some of these rappers that I know that probably done made it, and they got to give all of their money back to the label. So you can't tell me nothing different. You can't tell me that Fat Boy, if you was hungry or if you was broke, if you ain't had no money, Fat Boy ain't go in his pocket, give you $2,000-$3,000 and say, get something to eat. And if you want to pay me my money back, you could. It never was a thing. Like, I never had him come to me and say, that's why the whole drug thing really blew my mind. I know he talked about it in his raps, but I've never seen a man with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Might get a little groovy, but I'm talking about, like, selling drugs. I never seen that in my life. So when they saying because he put the money up, why can't a man have his own money? And that's what it was. The government even came up with that, or else they even said it that if it was, they would begin to start taking assets. And it wasn't. It legally came back from his social media. Y'all late, man. Y'all just want to cause confusion and keep confusion, and we don't want to cause confusion, and we don't want to talk about no other men that we can see or put, every day. I don't want to do that. I'm going to snatch your honor to put the kid's mind in a better frame and say, look, youngin, put it down. These niggas is rats. Excuse my French. These niggas is rats. They don't have any honor. They're going to book you in, and that's my whole job, man. So at the end of the day, I need for y'all to lay off a Fat Boy, man. He's a good friend of mine, and his honor is intact. And on top of that, he's been a good friend to a lot of you people that make up lies on him. Lay off of him, man, because y'all lying on the man. Y'all calling the man all these things and saying that people around him. Do you know at a time, and like always, I was around him for years. And when I say around him for years, it may not have been an everyday swing, but we have been in reference to brothers like, damn, that's my man. I got love for him for ages, even if we ain't swinging together every day. It's the honor. You don't let go of honor. You never depart in friendships when it comes down to honor. You see all type of lies all over the Instagram. Oh, King Garner was about to get killed by somebody. That's a lie. I'm a man first. A man first, not honor and love my brothers. But ain't no man or men or whoever can get me to believe that y'all will believe that any man done something to me or said something to me because I done something to OBH or I was doing something wrong, whatever, and I got chastised. That's a lie. My brothers will confirm that, but who cares about that? Because it's another lie and agenda that you guys want to run with. I'm beyond sturdy, and I don't get checked unless it's about things that's concerning straightening my life. That's it. That's the only time a person can really check me. And that's based off of honor, and I'm going to honor that to the highest degree. But at the end of the day, Cassidy don't know what he's talking about, man. And the sad part about it, I remember being in jail around that time. And I saw him. He was in protected custody. Yes, with a chain on a Jesus Christ joint that he made out of a straw. He's a cunt. Skinny mutt. He's stuck in a movement. I can see his face imprint. That cunt has no honor. Anybody that wishes to talk bad about Ab, I'm going to snatch their honor and throw it to the moon, because at the end of the day, he's beyond honorable. He's super solid, super sturdy. I'm King Gunner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Know the ones that were supposed to be with the ones that really was of the ones. Know this. They have honor in their veins. And this coming from me. I ain't never swing with nobody or kick it with no one. I went around these men and it was all sturdy guys. Rest in peace, Rico Sama. Good kid, you hear me? Solid, to the bone. We're talking about solid. So don't give me that other nonsense. Oh, Ab be around rats. That's not true. These guys were obsessed fans. That one rat even said, I remember you used to do jail livers. And used to tell females, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be with his. I was just with his. Wasn't I just with his? I was with him earlier. I told her to get with you. Come on, man. Stop fraud, man. I only had a phone conversation with you, mutt. That's really what it was. Because when dudes start trading and changing and not making up lies and going ballistic and looking like they're foaming at the mouth on the internet and talking about to have the honor and the dignity or the strength that I possess of, or me and my brothers, we don't carry it like that. We ain't doing none of that. King Gunner live and direct. And guess what? Y'all can play. Because I can go home and just relax like I am, like I'm doing. Kick my feet up. Watch you cry 24/7 about nothing. Nothing. A man could fall off a bike. They pushed him off the bike. Because guess what? That heart of yours is speaking out to the world. Tell them before you die of your own wrongs for the other things and the other people that you didn't cross. And then you want to lie on the men. I know you're kind. You're sold a lie. You have everybody in the world lying, saying they done it, they done it, they done it. When ain't nobody even thinking about you. None of you rats or rat lovers. You can't even get close to the machine we have built in positivity and legalism. That's what kills y'all. Kills y'all to see King Ernest make a stack day off of the gold, alhamdulillah. It kills y'all to see me make my own soap. It kills y'all to see me invent certain things, create. Huh? It kills y'all because guess what? Y'all on a losing team. I ain't talking about no men, and I ain't saying none of you cunts names. You know why? Then it'll be my woman liking y'all. And I already know y'all women like us because at the end of the day, I'm bold enough to stand on the things that you would never stand on. You're a runner, and I'm here, live and direct.